in its baby.
Which sense, baby? I was born in Fairfield, in Manchester, on the 3rd of May, 1938. My father's name was Walter Swaby. My mother's name was Iris Gale.
My mother name's Crawford. Then I named Robotham.
I got two brothers, John and Ken.
I have one sister and 4 brothers. Peter, Ronnie, who was the name?
Dudley,
Dudley,
Junior,
and Junior, and my sister, Gillette.
Well, right, Mr. Thompson, where were you born?
In Jamaica.
In what village?
Manchester, 9th of September, 1932. Doris, my mother, Doris Thompson. Mr. Thompson, my father's name was Timothy. Oh, I got 5 sisters, 5 brothers.
My name is Vashta Thompson. I was born in Jamaica in 1935, 15th of May.
Yeah, my village was a village with about 7 houses.
Mm-hmm.
And, everybody used to cooperate with each other.
I don't come from the country. I'm from the town. My home is just like a bungalow.
Live in a village, it's called Lincoln in Manchester, 6 miles out of Mandeville.
Well, Lincoln is quite a big place. My mother's house was 3 bedroom.
No, well, it was church funded, but government back as well. It was Fairfield Elementary I went to. And they start from kindergarten right up to 6th form. Teacher who was very interested in sport. And he formed our own proper cricket team.
Well, we never said teacher. We call like Sister Mary,
Yeah.
Mr. Jones, and like that. But we never have like Mr. this or Mr. that.
Yeah, in the country, the boys moved the desks, the chairs, and put them on the desk to give the girls
Room.
the room. And they got a special bush, they call it Spanish needle. It's like a vegetable.
Okay.
And but it's when they start, you put it into a ball, like, and you start to rub it, you get a kind of a juice out of it. And that would shine the wood does if you put polish on it.
Geography, history,
Yeah.
arithmetic. We did everything because we were ruling under Britain.
The discipline in the school was harsh, right? Because if you are in junior school, the teacher in junior school was Miss Ida Maxwell, and she had a little strap about that long, and she would plop, 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 if you make any mischief.
Black peas have got lost their sheep and have nowhere to find them, let it go. And
Like a brown guy in the ring.
and there's a brown girl in the ring, tra-la-la-la.
So
There's a green hill far away,
it's something
without
yeah,
a city wall,
Yeah, Green Hill is far away.
without
yeah,
a
behind
city
the
wall,
city
that
wall.
their Lord crucified,
I
he
think
died to
that's-
save us
That
all.
was our favorite.
There's a blackbird in the ring, tra-la-la-la-la. Cultivation, the men do a lot of cultivating. My lifestyle, my mother was a higgler. She sell in the market and vegetables. I know that for they plant a lot.
My dad, he has a big banana plantation.
My father was an engineer.
That I know about my mom. She was a seamstress, a dressmaker. And my father used to do like small farming.
Can't sleep. Can't wait for that day to come. It's when it's Christmas now.
Yeah, you always get a new pair of shoes.
You get new dress
And
again,
new trousers.
new socks.
Christmas is beautiful. It's not as exciting as here, but it is a beautiful Christmas. We out there, we went to Grand Market, and that's a beautiful time. Grand Market is a place where the people carry things to sell, but they dress. The people dress beautiful on the island. And they always will make a special thing for Christmas. Some bird and long string and stick. And you hold, when you buy one, you hold it up, and the bird would be flapping their wings around.
Christmas, you have fire rocket.
So
All
yeah.
right, immigration. Immigration opened just after the war because there was short labor in this country, owing to the fact that the people in this country, the most of the men and women, they has to go to war, and some get killed, and the others have to be on home guard and all sort of something. And they shorted labor in this country, so they start to take immigration from the West Indies, not only Jamaica.
When I leave Jamaica to come here, we came on the boat, Santa
So you
Maria.
came on a boat, yeah.
Yeah? And we spent nearly 3 weeks and 2 days, but it wasn't quite 4 weeks on sea. And it was really rough, right? I came to Liverpool station. When we come off, they take us by the train to Liverpool, where somebody was to meet us, and the lady didn't come.
What my father was.
His father's not even in
My
Jamaica.
father was living in America, and to get to America, because my mom died, you know, he couldn't just send for me. His other wife had to sponsor me up, and so they got to put in a thing they call the quota, and every year the American government let in so many. So it all depends on how far down you're on the quota. I was on there for nearly 4 years and never get called.
Waiting to go to America, that's true.
So I remember this English girl used to work in this store, and every Monday morning she used to give me a £5 note to take up to the cashier and ask her to change it. So a big English £5 note. I said, I didn't say it to her, I said to somebody, how come every Monday she give me this £5 note? And they said, our boyfriend is in England. I said, well, if he can send her a £5 every week, because I was only earning £3 a week then, you know, there must be a lot more money in England. So I wrote to my father in America and asked him if he could lend me the fare. I didn't ask him to give it to me. And he said, okay, he sent it to me. He sent me £100. And that's, you know, I booked my fare and come here. I had a friend who lived in Bath, so, you know, I wrote to him and asked if he could have received me. And I never regret it, really. By the boat, it cost £75, 18 days to get here. I made a lot of friends, but I lost them. When I came here first, we used to correspond with about 3, but then, you know, I just fizzled out.
I came on the boat.
No.
My mother said, no boat. She said, you're going on the plane.
When I came, he had a room. I didn't say where he was living. He got a room for me at another house.
He was there 6 months. And when I came over, 6 months after he come, I came over. And I took the I came on plane.
Yeah.
And the plane was £75. And when I came over here and I took the taxi and came to the train station, I was in a word of my own because I was on my own. And I told this man I wanted to go to Portland Place. And then I rang the bell. There was Ryan's mother came out because she was living at that house. And I asked her if Winston was living there because I said, suppose I come down and he's not there. I don't know how I would manage because I don't know the body, I don't know no one here. And she said yes, and I had a bag and my case, and she take the bag up of him. And I went back downstairs because the house, the room was my style at all. It was awful. The room was like a little mattress box. And
I was lucky because I got my one room. There was 3 guys in the next room in front of me. They all come up together and they all was in that room.
She has to go take us up to Bath because that's where you have to come to get job in Bath. And you come here, you don't come to sit down in it.
True.
And she would have to take us to the labor exchange, that if there's any job. We went to the labor exchange. Lucky, I got a job. I got a job in the hospital as a domestic, as a resident, and that was the happiest time. Yes, because that's how I get to make run.
Yeah, I used to work at West now, just as a labourer. It was a job. And I was lucky, I came here on a Thursday, and I got a job on Monday was a bank holiday. So Tuesday I went to Chipping on. I get the job when I started on the Wednesday.
so I went to Iris's the following day. I only worked one day at the chicken place. And then I went to Iris's and they gave me the job there. And I was there a little time.